Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining on this beautiful day. So today we are going to do a full body flow, but mostly concentrating on core and glutes. Core and glutes. It's a core and glutes day. Gotta strengthen. So please say hello in the comments so I know you're out there. And especially if you're new, please let me know where you're from, because I like to know that information. Okay, so let's start by sitting up nice and tall, and we're just gonna make little circles. Welcome Abigail and Dan and Alice. Thanks for all the invites. Suresh, hi Suresh. Hi John and Francie Soriano. You're new. I don't know where you're from. Welcome. And we're just going to loosen up, go the other way. Rosita, welcome. All right, so we'll just stretch on up. Before we begin, we're going to take our ear to the shoulder here. Inhaling through your nose, out your mouth. And you can slowly begin to, ooh, who is that? Any American man? Oh, Christy from Mexico, welcome. So we're just going ahead and nod our head back and forth. Just releasing some neck tension before we do. All right. And you can stay here, or if you like a little extra weight, you can take your opposite hand out, and you can even put a little pressure. Be careful. Put a little pressure here if you like deeper massage. You want to relax your shoulder away from your ear. And you want to breathe in your nose, out your mouth. All right. Yeah. Courtney, welcome from Mammoth. Glad to see you again. Lengthen up. Take the back of your neck back, and we're going to drop the ear to the other shoulder. So we often carry so much tension and tightness here in the shoulder, so we're trying to loosen, erase some of the lines of tension before we begin. So let's just nod our head gently forward and back over that shoulder. You may feel some popping or even hear some. That's totally normal. Oh, Karina, you made it. Welcome. Good you made time. And Daisy, welcome. Just nodding our head back and forth. And you can stay here. If you like extra, you're going to walk your hand out. And you can take fingertips. So only if it's not too much for you, you can add a little deeper stretch here. Inhaling and exhaling. We want to relax our neck, especially if we're going to do some core work. One more deep breath. And Roseanne's on Facebook today, usually on YouTube. Hello, Roseanne, welcome. All right, come back to center, and then you should feel the energy coming back in through the neck and shoulder channels, so that should feel good. Let's take one arm straight across and relax the shoulder down, the other side straight across. And release. We're going to take a twist here. Just Notice how tight your back is. And other side. And back to center. So before we begin, we're just going to sit comfortably, and for like a minute or less, we're just going to close our eyes, and we're going to bring our attention to our breath, just to help center and balance ourselves before we begin. So as you inhale, let your belly expand. As you exhale, let it relax. Inhale, nice deep full breath into your center. Exhale, let go of your breath. Let go of anything else going on in your outside world. So you can just be here for this hour that we all committed to yoga here, so you can make the most of it. All right. Nice deep breath in. Belly, ribs, chest, rise on the inhale. Hold your breath at the top for just a couple seconds. Open the mouth and blow it out. Again, belly, ribs, and chest rise on the inhale. Hold it. Open the mouth, blow it out. Last time, belly, ribs, chest rise on the inhale. Hold your breath a little longer if you can. Lift your chest. Take the sides of your neck back. Trying to reset your stress levels. Good. Open the mouth. Blow it out. Hands in front of your heart. Drop your gaze. And take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. We'll seal that in with 3 ohms. Inhaling deeply. All right, open your eyes, and we'll start in a child's pose today. So let's take your knees wide, big toes touching, and forehead on the floor. If you can, reach your arms forward. And walk the hands over to the left, little side body stretch. You bring your left forearm down, right fingertips tent up, isometrically dragging the fingers down towards your right knee. Good. Other side, off your mat if you can. The right forearm comes down, left fingertips up, and then isometrically dragging it back towards you. Okay, and back to center. You're going to come onto all fours. We'll start with a little cat-cow. Drop your belly, look up, exhale, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Drop your belly, look up, exhale, round your back. Let's do 3 more here. You can add lion's breath if you want, sticking your tongue out. Last one. All right, so we're gonna fire our glutes and core together. Let's start with bird dog. We'll take the right leg straight back. You want to look at the toes, should be pointing straight down, and you're gonna pulse a little up and down. So you should feel the right glutes firing. And if you can balance, you'll take your left arm forward and pulse it, or you can hold static. Okay, so pulsing is a little harder if you can. The glutes are firing, the erectors on your back, and the core and balance. Okay, you're going to hold it here, or see if you can pull the elbow in towards the knee. Maybe tap it, or maybe just pull in towards. And we're going to do 8 today. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it long. Turn to your left. See if you can catch your foot. If you can, kick it away. And then knees together, other side. Lift it straight up. Again, you want to keep that internal rotation, the toes straight down. You can tell by pulsing. If you pulse, and you should feel it right there in the glutes. If you don't feel it in your glutes, then maybe you're not bracing your back, and so you're taking it out somewhere else. So really try to make this feel the toes, the internal rotation, and the alignment correctly before you take your opposite arm up. And then you can hold static or pulse a little for 10 seconds. Good. Elbow towards the knee. It doesn't have to touch if it's not available to you. So you're going to do 8. And give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to your right. Grab your foot if you can and kick it away. Good, and release. All right, I'm gonna turn towards you, and we're gonna fire the glutes now. So I'm gonna take my right leg, you take your left leg out. It's like a dog at a fire hydrant, okay? So it's straight out and then back in. So out and in, okay? So I think you're doing your left, so I'll do my left, out and in. So you should really feel that outer glutes working here. The abductors. Try to keep your neck in line with the spine. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to make a big circle. So you're going to bring your leg out to the side and then back and then together. So take it out to the side and then back and then down. Out to the side, back and down. 3 more. Nice big circles. It's like you're drawing a big circle with your knee. And last one. And release. And then other side, it might be helpful to bring your hands an inch to the left as you lift the right leg out. Okay, and then we're going to take it out for 8. So we have 6 more. 6, 5, 4. If you can, you hold it out parallel to the floor. And this is where you find your blind spots. A lot of people in class can't take it all the way up, so you're not alone if you can't. Last one, hold it. It should be burning. And then take a big circle out for 6. Big circle. 5, 4, 3. Really working those glutes. 2, and 1, and release. All right, we're gonna give our glutes a little rest and we're gonna come onto our belly, come onto all fours. And the first one, you're gonna watch me because often a lot of people do this wrong. It's called the 8-point plank and it looks really simple, but it's not. So we're gonna do it kind of like a hit, like a Tabata type of style. So we'll do 6 of these, just 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And I have a clock right here. So let me show you first before we get started. Your arms are parallel to the side of the mat. You're gonna curl the toes under. The 8 points that stay on the floor, your hands, your elbows, your knees stay down and your toes stay down. So just watch me first. I'm gonna curl up, lifting my ribs, lifting my thighs. And then my gaze is down so the neck is in line with the spine. Okay? And then look, my hips are lower. The hips are lower than your shoulders. So I see a lot of people doing this. Don't do that because you disconnect from your core. You have to lower it down. So you can even bring your lower thighs on the floor. Okay, so let's try it. We're gonna do, we'll see. We'll try to do 6 sets of 20 seconds. It's not that much, 20 seconds, right? If you need to, you can drop down. Okay, here we go. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Let's roll on up. Pressing down with the forearms. Keep the gaze down. Neck in line with the spine. Hips are lower than your shoulders. You're lifting up between your shoulders, almost like a cat pose right there, trying to puff up your upper back body. Just 2 more seconds, guys. And come on down. Rest for 10 seconds. That's our first one. And we're going to do it again. Here we go. Our second one. Come on up. So really squeeze your knees together. Really pull the belly in. If your body's shaking, that's good. You're doing it right. Just 3 more seconds. And come on down. All right, if you need to, you can go side to side. How you guys doing? 5 more seconds. We're gonna do, okay, here we go. Up, pressing down. Our third one. Is this our third one? Okay, and we're gonna come on down. I think that was our third one. Okay, we're gonna come up for our fourth one, you guys. You can shimmy side to side. Here we go. Pressing down. If it's helpful, you can even do a fist here. See, some people do that. Press down. You want to try to isometrically drag your knees up towards your elbows, the elbows down towards the knees. Oh, shaking is good. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Lower down. Side to side. What number are we at? 4. So we're going to go for 5 now. We have 2 more, guys. You can do it. It's core work. Come on up. You want to do short bursts of intensive core work so you feel it tomorrow. And it's simple yet very effective. 2 and 1. Come on down. Ooh, you should be shaking. You should be warm or you're not doing it right. And last time, you guys, give it all you got. Remember your intention. Come on up. Last 20 seconds here. Really squeeze in. Pull tight. Belly in. Let it shake. Squeeze your knees together. Puff up your upper back. Neck in line with the spine. Don't let your head fall like a bowling ball. And come on down. Whew, good job. My abs are warm. How did that work for you? I hope it was good. Let's go side to side here. And then we're just going to relax for a moment. Let's stack our forearms and put our forehead on that. It's called crocodile pose. Just relaxing. Okay, with our forehead on our forearms like this, you're gonna point your feet and you're gonna use your glutes, and it's a really small movement. You keep your pelvic bone on the floor, point your toes, legs are straight, and it's like you're swimming, just like this. Okay, and release. And now you're gonna press down with your pelvic bone, and you're gonna do kind of like jumping jacks. So legs are wide and then together, wide and together, wide and together, and together. You can put your feet down in the center and then open, and then feet down at the center, open, feet down, or you can just keep it up the whole time. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and relax. All right, let's bring our chin down, our hands by our hips. And we're gonna come on up for Shalabhasana. So roll our shoulders back, lift our legs off the floor, and come on down. And one more time like that, lifting up, firing our backside, and down. And then you're gonna take a sphinx pose, a cobra, either like this, or if you're ready for your full cobra, you're gonna bring your hands down and come on up for full cobra. Roll your shoulders back. That should feel good. So take the back of your neck in line with your spine and turn, look over your left shoulder. A little spinal twist there. And then other side, look over your right shoulder. You can come onto all fours. And then you're going to curl your toes and you're going to just lift your knees off the floor. Let's just do 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, downward dog. So go ahead and pedal your feet. Shake your head yes and no. All right. Let's take your right leg up. We're going to bring it in, knee to nose. See if you can almost touch your nose. Take it back. And knee to right elbow. Your shoulders float over your wrist. Take it back. And then knee to the opposite elbow across your body. A little tap and up. And then we're going to bring your foot forward for a lunge position here. And then from here, you're just going to straighten the front leg. Straighten the front leg. If you can't touch the floor, you can hold blocks. If it's hard to do that, you can come to a wall or a table or sofa like this, and you can do this. Okay? So we're just stretching a little in the hamstrings. Hi, Teresa. Glad you could make it. So from here, we're just going to fold over, feel a little hamstrings working too. All right, we're going to bend the knee again. And then we're going to switch our legs or see if you can jump switch. So jump switch is engaging the core and jump like that. If that felt fine for you, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, on each side. And last one. Okay, and then we're going to end up in this lunge position here. And you're going to straighten the front leg. You can bring your feet closer together if you need to. Square your hips so the left hip is back and you're going to fold forward. Say hello to your hamstrings. Again, if you need to use a table or the wall, then walk up to that. Or you can use blocks here to raise the floor higher. And then you're going to step it forward, forward fold. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, so you're going to raise your arms. Inhale, look up. You're going to bend your knees, sink your hips, chair pose. And forward fold. You can clasp your hands, open up your chest and your hamstrings. You can turn your head from side to side. Hands to the floor, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump back. Lower to your belly, find a cobra. And on all fours, you can stay here and just take opposite arm, opposite leg. We're just going to do a couple here. Or you can pump it up now if you're feeling more pumped. You can curl your toes, lift your knees off the floor, and then try to take opposite arm, opposite leg. This one is way harder. Let's try to do 3 on each side. 2. Last one. 3. All right, downward dog. Right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. You're going to come up for high lunge. High lunge. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, come on down. So from here, relax your hands down. You're going to hinge forward. Take your hands behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and you'll feel it here in the right glutes. See if you can move your knee back away from this front ankle, and then hinge forward. You should feel those glutes a lot. 3, 2, 1. See if you can lift the arms up overhead. You should feel those glutes even more. And then go ahead and drop your left hand. Easy twist. And then from here, see if you can stack. Rock onto the edge of your bottom foot and stack your feet for side plank. If this is too much, please come to your knees and your forearm. So you're like this or this. So either one is fine. Okay. So wherever you are is fine. Lift your hips, 3, maybe even open the legs and lower down. Okay, everyone's gonna meet on their knees and the left forearm down. And you're gonna lift up for your obliques here, your side core. Lift, and you're gonna hold here. If you can do more, you're gonna twist. Right hand comes behind you and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, let it burn. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it here. High, 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 maybe open the arms. 2 and 1, and release, come on down and swing onto your belly. And let's find a cobra, roll the shoulders back, maybe look up. Curl your toes, downward dog. Left leg lifts up. We're going to connect to the core. So just take the knee to the nose to the center. Take it back. Knee to the left elbow, little tap, or as close as you can get. You don't have to actually tap the elbow. across your body. And then bring it forward for a high lunge. Come on up. So if crescent is hard enough for you, you can do normal crescent. But if you're able to go harder, since we're doing the glutes and the core today, I want the knee is even over the ankle or take it back. So almost straighten the leg a little in front. That'll make it work more here. Okay, and then lift the arms up. You can relax your hands down and you're gonna hinge forward, 45 degrees. You can really feel the low back, the glutes working. Take your arms up if you can. You can feel that added weight to the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your right hand down and twist. And then from here, you can either come into a side plank or drop to your knees and forearm. Okay, so we're going to drop to our knees. Let's bring your right forearm down. So your forearm is parallel to the top of the mat. You want to keep your shoulder somewhat over that elbow, okay? Pressing down, lifting up. So you should feel those obliques working. You can actually touch them and feel a little confident. Oh, I feel them working. Okay, your waist whittlers. So staying here, you can either stay here or take the top hand back as if you're grabbing something and up. You want to actually turn your torso down and then back up. So it's not just the shoulder moving, the whole torso is moving. And really pressing down with that elbow. Let's do 3 more here. 3, 2, last one. And 1, and you can straighten the leg if you like. And release it down. And come on back to center. And shimmy a little side to side. Okay. Pop up, downward dog. Feet together, right leg lift. You can bring it forward. Let's bend the back heel down for warrior 1. And come on up. And then from here, you're going to hinge forward. Let's go ahead and interlace your fingers right over your thigh. Lift the back heel. Hinge forward. We're going to just take warrior 3 legs. So most of you don't need to hold your leg here. You can take your arms out to the side or do the full pose. Virabhadrasana 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your hands to the floor. For standing splits, and then we'll do a little bit more work bending both knees. You're going to tap your back knee behind your front knee and then kick it up. So bend and kick it up, really working those right leg and glute muscles. 3 more, 2 more, last one, and release. Go ahead and take the back knee behind you. Come have a seat for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Hands behind you, lift your chest. You're gonna either hug your knee here as you turn, or you can hook your elbow past your knee for a deeper twist, lengthening up through the crown of your head. and release. And let's come on back, popping back to downward dog. And feet come together, left leg lifts. You're going to bring your knee in, spin the back heel down for warrior one. Hi, Jing, you made it. Welcome. So, warrior one, legs rooting down through the back, but lifting up through the crown of your head. Interlace your fingers over the front leg, lift the back heel, and we're just going to lift it up for warrior three legs. So if you need modification, you can also just come to a couch and do this, or a wall. And again, remember, try to keep the back toes pointing straight down. And then release your hands to the floor. And we're going to work the legs, the glutes. Go ahead and bend both knees and tap the back of your front knee. And then up. Or tap the back of your calf is fine. That's probably easier. Up. Tap. Let's do 3 more. 3. Tap and straighten. 2. Tap and straighten. Last one. Tap and straighten. Little bit of a standing split for a moment. And then you're going to bend the knee. The back knee comes behind you to your left for Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you're going to wiggle both sitting bones on the floor. Lift and lengthen your sternum high. The inhale, exhale, you're going to twist, hugging the knee in towards the right underarm. Or if you're ready for deeper, elbow past the knee and twist. And release. And you're going to pop back to downward dog. And rock it forward. Lower to your belly. Point your toes. Come up for cobra. And downward facing dog. Let's take your right leg forward. Come on up for high lunge. So from here, you really want to engage the core that we worked on a lot here. Engage. And then you're going to see if you can lean forward slightly. And you're going to bring your knee in towards your chest here. Or you can take your legs flat, like hands flat. And then back. And bring it up. And back. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3. Have it nice and controlled. 2. Last one. 1, see if you can hold it, really firing those right glutes, lifting up through the crown of your head. Maybe hip flexor work here. And then see if you can float it, kick it right back to warrior 3. Again, using the couch if you need to. So the standing leg is slightly bent. You can take the arms out to the side if you need to, if you want to, or straight. And slowly place it down behind you. All right, and you're gonna switch legs. So let's take your left leg forward. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, let's come down deep. Engaging your core, firing our glutes. Coming forward, engaging the core a lot. Take that left hip back, and then we're going to bring the knee up. Hold it for a second or two and take it back. Nice and controlled. Bring it up and take it back. So we'll do 6 more. Nice and controlled. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it. Should be trembling. Those left glutes. Really good work if it is. See if you can lift the arms up. Engage your core. Scissor those inner thighs. Those hip flexors are working here. You're going to hinge forward. Find your warrior 3. Anything with the arms. Out to the side for balance, behind you or in front. Or you could just hold on to a chair here. And slowly lower back. All right, and you're gonna quarter turn to the right. So you're in heels in, toes out position here for goddess. Lengthening up. Hope you're warm and worked out. And we're gonna come down into a goddess, heels in, toes out. Super straight spine here, okay? And up, and down, and up, down, up. Really working the glutes and legs. Getting even warmer. 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. See if you can lift your heels high. Keep the balance. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. And release. From here, you're gonna take your hips back, press your knees out, and drop your right shoulder comes forward. Right shoulder comes forward so you can twist your spine. And you'll feel that inner right adductor stretch if you press your knees further away from each other, if that's what you want. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder forward. And release. All right, feet together. Let's do another stretch here. We're just gonna bend the left knee, grab it. Ooh, there's live TV for you. Someone's ringing the door. You're gonna kick it for dancer pose. And stay there. I just didn't want them to continue ringing there. All right, and release. And then other side, so you can just hold it and pull it in, knees together. You can flip the grip. And then you're just gonna hinge forward at your hip and kick your shin away if you can. All right, you're gonna shake it out. Let's take your right leg forward. For warrior 2, we're just gonna do a reverse the warrior. Get into that side body. Elbow towards the knee, the top of the thigh there. Just feel that nice side body stretch. You can stay up here, or you can roll that hand behind you, roll the shoulder back. So this is your half bind. You can drop your hand down. An option to take a full bind. If you can, lean back. And release. Come on up. Turn this foot in, other foot out. Warrior 2, other side. Shrug your shoulders. And then exhale. Let the shoulders relax away from your ears and press your hands away. Sink a little deeper in the front knee. Find deeper side body. Stretch here. And then elbow the top of your thigh for a side angle. Reach your top arm up and over. You can take your top hand behind you to roll the shoulder back, or you can drop your hand down, take a full bind or half bind. And release that quarter turn back. And let's drop to the knee. So one knee down. And we're gonna take our arms out to the side and we're gonna tap down a little bit more. Just gotta do that core. A little bit more. Tap and tap. So this is super easy. You're gonna do this Charlie's Angels mudra here. And you're gonna go side, 3, 2. Last one, take your hand down, reach for gate pose, reach it all the way up. And you can stay here if you're done with core. If you're not done, you can bend the elbow, bend the knee up, and tap elbow towards the knee like that. Okay, I'm on my fingertips here. You can do what you want. I'm just gonna do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Other side. So lengthening up, and you're gonna tap up and down. This one seems really simple, but you really feel the obliques working. And you can do your Charlie's Angels mudra if you like. 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your hand down to the side. Feel that side body stretch. And often I'm on my fingertips, but if you have a block, it might feel nicer with a block. Bring your, so it looks like this. It's just bringing the knee in, crunching like this. Okay, so we'll just do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. All right. Then we're gonna curl your toes under here, and we're gonna sit back on your feet. So stretch the plantar fascia at the bottom of your feet here. If it doesn't hurt, you're lucky. And you can walk your feet closer forward or put more weight on top of your heels for it to. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and stretch into our hips. Let's take let's take your right leg forward. Let's come into a pigeon pose. Stretch out our glutes, hips, and hip flexors here. So the right knee is out to the side. You're squaring your hips forward. And if you're able to, you come down. So you want to dorsiflex to protect your knee. So that's mean the opposite of pointing your foot, okay? If this regular pigeon doesn't work for you, you can always lay on your back and do this pose. So you'll lay on your back, right ankle over the knee, and you'll just interlace your finger behind your hamstring or in front of your shin. And those of you like this, later when I call, you can just release and drop your foot over for a twist. Okay, I'm going to come back to regular pigeon because I think most people are in regular pigeon. And relax. And come on up. We're going to turn to your left or your straight leg. If you can, you're going to grab your foot so that you can get a nice quad stretch. If you have a mermaid practice, your core should be nice and warmed up. See if you can balance as you do the full pose. And you're going to release. And you can take one last vinyasa coming to your belly, or chaturanga, cobra. Downward dog, left leg comes up and you're going to bring it forward. Finding your hips squared, left hip back, and come forward. All right, coming up and turning to your right, grabbing your foot. If you're able to, pull it in. So your quad stretching. Maybe taking a full mermaid if you're able to. And release. You're going to grab the back leg, bring it forward, and bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. So you can make this diamond shape and you can fold forward using your elbows to press your knees down if you can, and or maybe rest your head into your foot arches. And come on up. And we're just going to open up our legs, heels down, toes up, and you want to spin the inner thighs back so you have an anterior tilt of your pelvis. Hands behind you, lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, you can walk yourself forward, elbows on a block or on the floor, or you can just slide your hands down your legs here to feel this little inner thigh stretch, adductors. And then you're going to take your hand, you can bring it to the inside of your leg here and turn your torso toward the opposite leg, and you're just going to side bend here. So it doesn't have to be far, just feel that side of your waist stretching. You can even prop your head up with your fist here, or hold your head and look up towards your elbow. Come on back, lift and lengthen. And again, pressing to the inside of your leg, turning the torso, the whole torso toward your opposite foot. and just looking up. It doesn't have to be a really deep move here. In fact, if you overstretch, it's not good for you. So it's better to do less, but be in good alignment. So not about how far you stretch, about how well you stretch in your own body. Maybe prop up your head here, or maybe hold the back of your head and look up towards the elbow. And come on back. You're going to grab the backs of your legs. And you're going to come on down. And one more glute bridge here, lifting up your glute bridge. Lifting your glutes high. If you can either bring your elbows down like this, or you can clasp your hands behind you, whichever one feels better for you. You'll bring your feet together and you're going to lift the right knee up. See if you can even straighten it. Lift your hips as high as you can and release. Other side. Lift your left leg up. Notice what set of glutes is much harder. Lift your hips as high as you can and release. Knees into your chest. Let's just do a right knee over the left, and we're just going to twist over. Left knee over and just twist over. Try to stack your sitting bones if you're able to. If this doesn't feel good, you can just do the left knee in and twist over without sitting like a lady. All right, and release. Let's do one more pose, the fish pose. So I like to do it this way. You can do it whichever way you like. Palms facing down, sit on your legs, sit on your hands, straighten the legs. And then press the elbows straight down as you lift your sternum straight up and let your neck fall back. So if your head touches the floor, great. If it doesn't, it's okay. Just let it hover. It should still feel good. And release. So you can kick your legs out for Shavasana here, or you can slowly roll to one side. And you can sit in a meditation. You have a quick minute here and we'll close the class together. Any comfortable position. So we can all inhale together through your nose. Open your mouth and just surrender to your practice as you exhale. And notice how you feel in your body now after our yoga class, our glutes and core focus class. Notice how you feel in your body, your mind, and your state of being. And you'll circle the arms up as you gather universal nourishing chi. Bring your palms together and press your palms into your heart center as you smile and feel blessed. And smile and feel gratitude. Grateful for this practice, and I'm grateful for this virtual class that we have together and for you guys for showing up and supporters. And so with one Om, let's seal in our practice, inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing my YouTube page for my class, and thanks for supporting those of you that supported me already. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the class and share it. And normally I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. So please join me again. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. My YouTube channel has all of the originals, so you can sort by playlists, gentle or, more strenuous on the off days that I'm not live. So I hope you guys are safe. See you next time. If you're able to support me and my ability to make these live streams, because it's not free to make, please read the description underneath to see how you can do that. Thank you. Bye.